see how this works. Yo, it's working. Awesome. I had a lot of trouble setting things up today. But DOSBox is finally on my side once again. Alright, I already played through a little bit of this, but it was forever ago. Like, I think a calendar year ago, basically, so... Oh, let's hear those beeps and boops again. So this is the very start of Duke Nukem 2, Episode 2. Sorry, Mission Moonbase. Yo, Don! Or... What's up? How are you doing? Steven, sorry, Steven. I see Don, and I say Don right away. It's so good to see you, my friend. I've been doing a little bit of... I've been away quite a bit, so forgive me, but I have been tracking the progress of your game here and there on Twitter when I do jump on, and it looks so cool. It looks so cool. Really hope you're doing well. It's awesome to see you. Yeah, so I finally got DOSBox working again, way later than I expected today, so I've only got time for a little, like, hour and a bit so of a stream, but I really want to get back on. So I genuinely miss this. So, yeah, let's jump on and do this. Alright. Yeah, so like I said, we've been through a lot of this already, so a lot of this is going to be kind of review, but it's been a while, so. No off-screen shots, I do remember that from Duke. Alright, let's be careful there. Alright. Oh, okay. Did not quite mean to do that. We're looking at doing some more. Cool to see you back online again. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Yeah, it's been a very long while. I had a very, very busy summer and just never really made it on at all. I was hardly even on Twitch watching, unfortunately, so it feels really good to be back. I've been yearning for it, though. I haven't really played DOS games since, and this is, as you know, what I love to do, so it's nice to be back. But, so have you completed that game that, and I'm so sorry the name has not dawned on me yet. But the art style is incredible looking. I have seen you've been doing some, like, playtesting of it. Working out a few things here and there, so looks excellent. I'd love to support it. And Blood Nova, thank you so much. How can I, like, get it or play it? I'd really love to do that as well. Even just on my own time. Streaming it would be really cool, though. But of course, I've got a massive backlog of games that I have not worked on at all. This one definitely being one of them. Hope my audio levels are okay. Yes, please drop a link. Oh, it's on Steam. Excellent. Even better. Even better. I feel like I should have known that. Let's go though, Steven. I'm super happy to hear it's either completed or near completion, and hopefully you and your team, or if it's just you, if you're working on other things, I would love to hear about that. Okay. Yeah, but I think it's been like I said, almost a calendar year since I've really had a stream, consistent stream session, to be honest with you. So, I apologize I've been away, but that's life. That's life, I suppose. Okay. I'm not messing around with green screens anymore, as you can see. I've had enough of that. It didn't work out well last time, and I'm kind of all or nothing. If I can't get it to work properly, then I'm not going to do it. Alright. Yeah, one of these drops. If I just stick it in the middle of my... No! Oh. Gotta pivot really quickly. Give them no time to fire. Shit. Running into them works too, but I'd rather not. It's never a proper stream without technical difficulties, you're right. I also hope the audio is not overwhelming. I always have trouble with that, balancing things. I'm keeping an eye on my EQs. It looks okay. I know that with the PC speaker sounds, it definitely peaks super high, so if it's peaking at all and it's really hard to listen to, please let me know. There's no music in this game, of course, so I just put on some royalty-free stuff. Just kind of keep the chill atmosphere rolling. But yeah, it's awesome to hear from you, though. And thank you for dropping the link. I gotta check that out. So let me make sure that I have it opened up for viewing later. 22 positive reviews. Oh, so it came out in October. Neat. Neat. Okay, I'm gonna jump on that. Looks awesome. God, the art style's incredible. Purple's my favorite color, believe it or not, so it's like, it's very appealing to me. Looks really good. Alright. Let's jump to the left, back right. Okay, we got the door chip though. I do see a elevator up top. Try and make our way back up. We just assume that's the way we gotta go. Could be here. Have we gone here yet? Yes, we have. There's more to do though. I don't think I can ever clear that. God, I miss this. Something about playing DOS again. Alright. Upped his game on the art, and he's improving still. The next game he's working on, in my honest opinion, even looking better, or even better looking. That is incredible. I can't wait to play that. Yo! Alex, what's up, buddy? How are you? It's so good to hear from you, man. Like I told you, I think I was going to re-emerge at some point in the winter. At least where I am, it's very snowy outside, and the time just felt right. Stress to work, otherwise fine. Good to hear, brother. Good to hear. I'm so happy to hear from you. And thank you for constantly keeping me on the loop on Doom. I'm gonna be there. I can't wait to play with you guys. I gotta get everything set up. I gotta go through your tutorial on, and Amoon's here too. Hey, what's going on? Thank you. I need to know this. I appreciate that. Okay, sweet. I just always want to make sure I'm not peeking. Yeah, no, you know me. I love Doom. It's one of my faves. So I know I've been saying it for a long time, but I'm kind of finally now just ready to re-emerge. Thank you, Alex. Appreciate that, buddy. I mean, how are you doing? I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly there. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, and I saw also on Photon's chat there. Hope you don't mind me asking, but you're kind of getting more into tunes now, which is really cool. Just playing some music. That's excellent. I've been picking up the guitar a little bit more myself recently, so I can attest to it. Just like I said, I just kind of had a personally really busy summer and wasn't really in the mindset to stream, but now I'm there. Singing, drums, piano in here. Cool, man. That's awesome. I'm so happy to hear that. I assume we have to use this and kind of... Yeah, okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot you can shoot the chicken. Get a little bit more. I mean, what's up? How are you doing today? Yeah, no, I missed it. I really missed it. And it almost didn't happen today. DOSBox was really testing my patience. There were some things that were just not cooperating. I think that's literally the only point of that elevator. Alright, so I got the chip. Where do we go from here? But I wasn't going to let it defeat me today. Very determined, had some spare time, so I really miss being out here and interacting with all of you again. I missed something there. Alright, I'm just gonna go, alright. Nothing is ringing for me here. I wonder if I missed something underground. It's very possible. That's a hell of a drop. Okay, oh, so the key goes there. Right. Okay. Now, can I get... Seriously, do I have to go all the way back up that chamber and just kind of fall in the right area? I think that's probably what I'm gonna have to do. It's gonna be a bit of a grind to get back up. That's so cool, though, that you're, you know, messing around with... Well, not messing around, but, you know, singing, drumming, piano. That's amazing. Yeah, guitar, piano is always something I wanted to step into, but just never took the time. But I know that if you learn piano, it's much easier to learn every other instrument from what I've heard. I've been a guitar guy for a long time, but much respect there. You're like a one-man band there, Alex. Okay, went the wrong way again. Don't worry, guys. We're getting places. We're getting places. There's 10 levels in this episode, and so we'll see how far we can get. Whoa! It's okay, I'm not too worried. Their shot clipped out there. Okay, I think I have to drop one more floor. And... classic video game adage. If you see enemies, you're going the right way. As the old adage goes, right? Oh, amazing. I'm so happy you're all here. I hope you're all doing well. Happy Friday. Here we go. Episode 2 on Mission Moonbase. I remember this one already. Yeah. Free falling, not really what you want to do. I want to maintain some control, but you know. Just have to wait a minute. No splash damage, which is just great. When enemies die and explode, they don't actually hurt you. Love that. I'm a fan of that. Oh, that girder is impenetrable, I see. If they look like that, then you can't go through them. Alright, where do we go? I just kind of want to... I remember, like, what gave me success with this level before was really, like, scaling left to right and just trying to explore the whole thing. In some kind of organized way. Okay, blue key to the left. Okay, alright, so that's one thing we gotta do. My health is already atrocious. Free falling with this many enemies around is also terrible as I continue to free fall. Green here. It's just... This level's all keys, man. It's all keys. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. Wow, okay. Whoa! I panicked. Okay, so there's a pit of robots there. Good to know, there's a pit of robots to the left. No problem. Let's not panic here, chat. Let's just get organized. Maybe we should read this. You're about to enter the next level. Don't forget to save your game. Thank you. Duke Nukem levels can be quite the challenge to get through. You can make a killing as a map vendor in that world. I agree. I agree, Steven. Absolutely. Alright, no, I don't want to quit. What is F5? Oh my god, it's been so long. Thank you. Yeah, 1. Bada boom. What a kind game to remind you to save. I think that cost me when I did my DN1 playthrough. Shrapnel City. That one's so much fun. It's hard to figure out exactly when to pivot on those guys, I find. Okay, nope, nope, no, 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 no. Just want to catch something there. And I meant to shoot the turkey, but I left into, Flying Boy as well, and I did it again. Oh, if you jump on them, you don't... Oh, you don't get damage if you jump on them. Interesting. Shit. Pardon me. Nice, good find. Good find. Can I do that? Yeah. Scary jump. Scary jumps, everybody. Okay, so we got blue, which is good. That's probably... Nope. We got a U. Gotta find the D, K, and E letters now. There should be one right here. Nope. Okay, oh man, I'm gonna hate this. Here we go. Do I do this part? I'm gonna have to. I mean, where are they? Shit! Like, where'd they go? No. Just fire away. Fast fire, Duke. Fast fire. That was... I don't know what the strat is to do that any better, to be honest. Fast fire seems to be the way. Wish I found the turkeys after. Oh, another girder you can't go through. I know it, like, that's interesting though. If you land on top of them, I'm pretty sure you didn't collect any damage, and you actually destroy that unit, which is super sweet. Good to know. There's no way I would have the keyboard dexterity to do that live, and I leapt right into that. One thing that does drive me nuts about using these royalty-free tunes is just the spam you get from all the now playing. I need to figure out something else for tunes. At least on these quiet games. You get some games that aren't quite as quiet, but DOS typically doesn't have like a ton of background music to it. If they were like Jazz Jackrabbit, I'd have no issue. Jazz Jackrabbit has some jams, as I found. Nice, just got it. Okay, so green is... not there. No. Was green below? Or above? I feel like it was above. Okay, that's the beginning? Nope, it's not. No, no. Back to there. Okay, but I want to go back there. Get that molecule, get the extra points. I just slipped by. There we go. Can I do that? No, you can't. Yeah, see, yeah, if you land on the flying robots, they just blow up. I'm about to sneeze, I think. Oh, I managed to turn the mic off. Okay, yep, there it is. Okay, it was below. Nice. Purple key, I'm assuming that's way on the right somewhere. Gotta be careful. Gotta watch those. Oh, shit. Not the plan. Alright. Ooh, just got it. Just snuck that shot in. Okay, if I go... Nope, can't go. What do I do here? Nope, no. I almost canceled its shot there. Nice. If you delete the unit, does it delete the attack? I'm not really familiar. Shit. What opens this? There's nothing here. There we go. Nice. Okay. Haha, Duke. I see even with your stunned ability. stunted abilities, you managed to find my Moonbase. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Trap is not. It's cool how he follows you. His face kind of follows you around. Okay, so. See another turkey down there. Shit. Can't run off screen for that one. Nope. Whoa! Ah, no. No. Or if there's anything secret up there if I make a little stairway. Uh-oh. There we go. Anything cool? Anything at all? There might be something. It's so, like, dizzying to look at. Okay, I just want to pivot like a touch. There you go. Not really what I wanted there. I wonder what that is. There we go. If it's dynamite. Oh, God. What does that do? Ah, okay. Got a little bit more rapid fire. That will very much help against those nasty robots. Ah, all my balloons. Shoot. There we go. That's some points collection, you know, can't hurt. No secret blocks or anything. Probably not. No traps, no trolls. You see, Commander Keen has conditioned me to expect trolliness. Hint, you'll need to collect the robot hand to help you survive the next level. Got it. Okay, so... there we go. Okay, 2 levels cleared. 8 to go. 8 to go. Alright. One level at a time, perhaps. Just kind of see what's up. Or are these... oh, okay, no. Can't do anything with that. Ooh, stuff is falling, right? Some items. Lots is falling. Ah, and traps. More items, though. Are these actually being collected at the bottom? Can I... let's go how they're falling in time. Are they actually gonna meet me down here, though? The real Canadian Rage. How's it going? Original Duke. Yeah, playing some OG DOS Duke. This was my introduction to Duke back in the day, and then slowly after Duke Nukem 3D came out, and awesome, awesome. Thanks for jumping in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Yeah, I haven't... you love Sure? Yeah, you love Sure? That's awesome. So you're all about these then. You're all about these games then. Yeah, that's kind of what I like to explore around here. I grew up like with this and Commander Keen. Didn't have a whole lot of consoles growing up, so always had a PC though at home. So these were fun. If I shoot the flag, it won't do anything. High voltage. There. Okay, at least I got the rapid fire for those guys now, and I learned you can just stomp on those, which is sweet. Oh, it didn't do any damage. Oh, we're gonna be in a dance here with this guy. Yeah, 385 DX, 33 VGA with a trackball mouse. Oh, trackball days. 8 meg of RAM and a whopping 85 megabyte HDD. A 386. That's awesome. That's really cool. I couldn't not even recollect the PC that I had back in the day, but definitely had the trackball mouse. I think I might have been rocking with like 3 megs of RAM or something like that. But yeah, I mean, simpler times, right? Taking 4 floppies to install Doom. You got this one for free? Yeah, there you go. Shit. Okay, I want to get you on the ground floor here, somewhere where I can actually fight you. Without falling into... The pitfalls in this game always freak me out. You can just free fall forever. No, it's super cool though. That's awesome you like recall your specs and everything. I certainly don't. I just kind of have the PC at home, and I also had a 3.5 floppy drive and 325 floppy drive. Nice. That was so cool. And DOS 5.0. Damn. What other games you enjoyed playing? Obviously, you must have had quite your share of freeware games. Or shareware, sorry. Yeah, oh, always, right? Always. That's like, it's the one that made shareware so special, right? Wolfenstein? Heck yeah. Now you're talking. Oh yeah, Steven can definitely relate to probably some more technical aspects of the olden times. There we go, come here. There you go. That rapid fire, saving my ass. Alright, I'm gonna try this again without totally free falling. It was simpler time? Yeah. It certainly was. That's why I love playing these games now. I'm trying to make my way through the games I did play when I was younger, so like, already played through Commander Keen, like all 6 of them last year on this channel, and then we got through Duke Nukem 1. That was like literally a calendar year ago. I've been away a very long time. So I just started streaming again, and I'm like, okay, I had never finished the Duke Nukem like trilogy. Oh, I'm certain I'm certain you're giving him good memories, if anything. Feeling old in the best of ways, I'm sure. Okay, oh, it's hidden away. Okay, so let's go up. Let's actually get to the... Ooh, there's 2 there. I love when the game does that. When you can't see 2 sprites hidden right behind each other, of course, they're in the exact same position. AI moves exactly the same, so... Dot matrix color printer? Cool. Cool. I think we had one in the good old... You know when you had a computer room back in the day, you know? Good times. Yeah, my main memories were like Keen, honestly. Keen, Doom, of course. Ah, shit, I didn't shoot it. Doom, of course. Wolfenstein definitely as well. A little bit of Wolfenstein. I played like a ton of Doom. A ton of Doom. Then, you know, the years passed, and I remember getting Quake. Duke Nukem 3D. But, yeah, my goal is to also play other games I've never played before. See, if you just lowered yourself down here, I'd have a fair shot. Oh, I actually did some damage. If I got the tail end of it, I can't get that hitbox again. This guy won't jump up, but that's okay, because we can fall on those enemies, and it's all good. When I got the computer, I was told not to alter it by the Canadian government. Oh, interesting. You're not one to listen. Fair, fair. You gotta get those games to work, right? Shit, I'm in a real pickle here. This thing is just hovering over me. I wonder if I can get down here again and kind of... No, see, I can't manipulate it to go the way I want it to. Oh, a couple more shots might have done it. I can't tell if I jumped on it and killed it, or what happened. up in there. A double speed CD-ROM, new monitor, a modem, a new mouse, DOS 6. You loaded it up. Despite the rules, you loaded it up. That's awesome. Shoot. I'm assuming you played through the Duke Nukem games as well then, like these original DOS platformer ones. When Duke Nukem was anti-drug and not all badass yet. And then before I got my first Pentium, you sold it to a neighbor. There you go. And the progression continued, right? Oh, no, I'm in a dire position here. Turkey, please? No! Ah. That blows. I have to go all the way to the hallway. That's why health management's so important in this one. I'm definitely out of touch, so... Alright. We got a lot of points. Don't you love that elevator sound? BBS door games. I'm not as familiar with that term. You have to fill me in. Like I said, I was pretty young playing DOS games, but it's just like it's that nostalgic feel, that childhood memory of mine. But I love learning stuff, so please share. Okay, that is ridiculous. Yeah, I know it. I know you're probably about to mess my day up down here. Just gonna avoid that madness if I can. Yeah, right, and you can trap yourself on the elevators, right? Like I'm doing endlessly. Okay. Not a good way to... Okay, I should clear out, like, the lower part of this tower. Oh, man. Off-screen shots, seriously. Duke Nukem Forever? 13 years later, I think it took 13 years to make. It was okay. It was okay. I certainly did not play through it. I didn't play through it. I thought it was alright. Like, it reminded me of, like, other FPSs at the time. Like, oh, bulletin board systems, yeah, see, like, I had, like, basically the games I had on floppy, like, physically. Outside of that, it was, okay, I know what you mean by ANIS graphics. Yeah, there's some really cool games on that. Like, a friend introduced me to Beast. I don't know if that one rings a bell, but that's a super cool DOS game that I believe uses ANIS. Unless you had Rip Term. Nope. Like I said, basically a handful of floppy games for me, and that was it. But that's why I'm on here now exploring. Once I get through all these that I did play, like I said, we beat Commander Keen, want to beat these guys, and then move on to others that I've like never touched. I appreciate you sharing your wisdom on here, because it's good to know. Oh, it's hard to see those sprites sometimes. Alright, much needed, especially for this next part. So I guess with the helicopter, I just can't be too... You gotta be a little bit aggressive with it. Yeah, okay, so... Oh, really? You can drop on me that way? No! I'm trying to outrun everything, just getting destroyed. This guy here. I know I could make it through without even messing with the helicopter, so maybe. It killed Duke. Yeah, I mean, it was one of those games where, like, you know, it's at the point where they were probably so far into it that they just had to go all in and finally finish it. But yeah, I agree. It's not like, to me, I don't know. I don't really think of it in the Duke franchise all that much. Where it ended for me was like the Duke Nukem 3D expansion packs, like those, and then that's pretty much the end of Duke for me personally. But hey, I mean, it's good they got it done, I guess. but it does remind me of, like I said, games around that time, like Prey and, like, Rage and stuff like that. There were some cool ones there. Well, you could bring Duke back. Oh, yeah, you never know. Well, you know, it'd be cool to make this, like, little, it'd be cool to make some levels based on this tech. That would be a lot of fun. Maybe one day. Maybe even inspired me. But for now, I'm just gonna casually play. As you see, I'm very casual. Alright. So, is that the end of this tower? Yeah, it's kind of like a labyrinth here. I got three health left. There's something special about these games, you know? It's gonna drop. He's a time traveler, so you put him in the Doom DLC and let him fight aliens, and at the end, send him back to Earth and like DNF. And there you go. It fits into the lore, right? You can create your own lore over it. I like that. I'd say he's in that universe, you know? There's the robot hand they were talking about. Okay. Progress. We're making progress here. I don't want anything to do with that. I honestly don't. Mercury Mines. Just points collection. Right back to the start. Okay, so just mad point collection there. That's basically it. You can't do... Can you do endgame saves? Didn't think so. Did not think so. Getting hopeful there, but they always return you to the hallways, so... Silly thought. Okay, that helicopter. Oh my god. It's still hanging around. Now, what do I do with this robot hand? What the hell am I gonna do with this thing? There's clearly more room to go up, so I don't think I figured out this, like, labyrinth of, elevators. Yeah, I definitely didn't. Okay, so this could only take me so far. Yeah. More point collection rooms. Okay. Alright, where are we going, Duke? Where are we going? Okay. A little bit higher. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that would have got me. Okay. 4 health, so it's still not great, but... Okay. So if I go up here, fall down here, go all the way to the top. Not gonna worry about that. Those flag points aren't worth it to me. There we go. Nice. Alright, just got it. That was close. Alright. There it is. Okay, does that cut off the helicopter from, like, messing with me anymore, or is it still around? Uh-oh. What happened there? Free fall. Okay, so put, like, a girder across everything. What does that do for me? I don't know. I don't really know. There you are. Okay, 5. Helicopter, my old friend. Just gotta wait for it to be on the up. 1 health, not gonna cry over that. Just gonna do a slow fall here. There are mobs everywhere still. Yeah. Nope. No, shit. No, try to pivot. I only have 2. I lost 2 on my way up here already. Please don't let there be any more. Okay, so, oh yeah, okay. So you climb all the way up here? No way. Nice, okay, there's probably gonna be more. Nice, there we go. Focus, yep. So hard to tell if you're moving at all, or where you are. Oh, thank God. Alright, there we go. You might find the next level is too windy for you. We'll be the judge of that. We'll be the judge of that. Okay, just quick breather, and I'll be right back on. Stay tuned. Alright. And I didn't mean a real quick breather. Okay, got a little bit of time left on the clock. Let's keep playing. So we got 2 health. That sucks. That sucks. Alright. That's what we gotta start with, everybody. So. I love this background. I want this starry background as my actual background, I think. Oh, yes. I kind of recall this level. Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't matter there, though. Oh, yes it does. Oh, cool. Nice little secret. Manipulate the fans. So if there's any way to defeat that thing, don't think there is. Okay, I don't think there is. Oh, shit. No, not explosives, that's good. Can I just wait for him to come back down? No. No off-screen movement in this game whatsoever. Can't do anything about those. Okay, I've just gone the loop. Second time. counts. Yeah, I'd rather not. I have to. Have to take the elevator up. Yeah, I got that. Okay, nice. There's gotta be a door somewhere. Damn it. Shoot before you jump, that's for sure. In there. Okay. Oh god. Sounds like a little beat. Can run by two of them, that's good. Okay, nothing here, nothing there. Just points? Really? Just points. That's all it is? Okay. That's all we're doing down here. Little point collection room with a trap. Start running. Shouldn't start running around here. Okay, I think we've got to go back down. Nice, nice, thank you. Needed that badly. Jump into that. The worst Duke game I've ever played was the Manhattan Project. You know what? That's one I actually have not. I've not checked that one out. Don't look it up. I don't even. I have to look it up because my memory is fading here. Oh, yeah, 3D platform. Yeah, I definitely never played this one. Was this one kind of trying to be like this game? Sorry about that. But in 3D. Just loading up a YouTube video. Check it out. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, this looks pretty gross. I mean, I would try it. I'd give it a try, but it doesn't look... It could be, like, I don't know. You said it's the worst Duke game you played. You didn't say it's like necessarily a bad game, so maybe I'm giving it a hard time just by looking at it. It looks like a little rough, though. Yeah, I always like... You streamed it once and you'll never do that again? That's fair. Land of the Babes. That's cool. I know you streamed, that's awesome. I'll give you a follow for sure. Make sure I see you next time you're on. Land of the Babes, not familiar with that one, but yeah, like it looks like okay. I've always had issues with 3D platformers, just trying to feel them out. Like I've been playing recently. I'm a big fan of like Donkey Kong Country, like the SNES games, and so I was playing through on the Switch Donkey Kong Tropical Island or Tropical Freeze. Sorry, and it's a lot of fun. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Duke Nukem Forever wasn't bad, it was just at a time you had to be a certain age to get the jokes. That's fair. I found with, like, Forever, Forever just felt like, yeah, I think I know what you're saying. Yeah, for the Wii U, interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, with Duke Nukem Forever for me, it felt like, yeah, that game definitely could have been released 10 years before, and then maybe then it would have been like, whoa, this is, you know, this is really something impressive, but it felt dated, like, the second it came out, right? So I had been waiting for it for a while, and then I did play it. Like I said, I never played it through, but yeah, it just kind of felt like, yeah, this you know, this looks like a game that was meant to be released a long time ago, and it plays and feels that way. But Armageddon doesn't look like, I don't know, to me it could be, there could be some fun there. But I've never touched it, so. John St. John couldn't save it. Is he one of the devs in 3D Realms? I'm a little unfamiliar with the 3D Realms guys. I know like much more about id, and id's pretty much the one I know about the most. Oh, he's the voice of Duke, pardon me. That's cool. I clearly didn't know that. Nice. Yeah, I mean, voice acting is, you know, it can only take you so far. Okay, what the hell did I do? I really wish I hadn't gone down that way. That sucks. Shoot all of those fans just to kind of bring you back to the same place. Darn. I fell into the trap. What do we got here? Oh, wait a minute. Or maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Looks like I was supposed to do that. John St. John. That's a cool name. It's a really overwhelming sound after a while. There's nothing for me to do here for now. Until I probably deactivate those somehow, I assume. Oh. Let's face at the direction of the enemy. Oh boy, Energizer Bunnies, here we go. Anything else? Anything else fun there? What's going on there? Clint Bassinger, Lazy Game Reviews, nice. Oh, I love LGR. Also did the voice in one game after imitate. He did? That is super cool. I didn't know that, Steven. I didn't know that at all. I also didn't know LGR's name was Clint Bassinger. Been watching that channel for years. Probably no surprise. Love it. Something I hadn't watched also in a really long time. Oh, sorry. Duke is in Bulletstorm, and the Duke World Tour thing is funny. I haven't seen Duke World Tour. I gotta see that. But he feels out of place there. That's fair. You know a lot about Duke. That was awesome. Like I said, I love to learn, so. But yeah, something I hadn't watched in a long time and just kind of came up on my radar was Angry Video Game Nerd, because he made that Doom video. Actually really good. Very true to his original form, so that was nice to see. Something I hadn't watched in a long time. Where are we going? This one just gonna keep going? What we got up here? I want to keep going to the right, but then what else is here? Okay, that's it. No flame guy there. Oh. Just kind of absorb the blow. Damn it. Looks like you shoehorned him in there. Just feels a little out of place, I suppose, right? Not bad timing there. I do have a red key, so I see that right there. Excellent, excellent. Shoot, no, don't hug the wall. I find this game is very well balanced. That's why I keep going back to it. It's so well balanced, and you know, the enemies are really interesting, like those, you know, green wall crawler guys, you know, kind of dissuade you from just wall hugging things. What do I need for that? Oh, I have the chip, okay. I just gotta find a way to get there. Only a touch of trolliness here. Nothing like Keen. Nothing quite like Keen. Specifically, I think it was Keen 3, especially, that was like really, really, really trolly. Okay, so we gotta go. I keep thinking I can shoot those, but you can't. So I gotta go back up. Yeah, back up another level or two. Okay, maybe using this way. And then there's this big pillar. Okay, it's over. could be the way. Yeah, nice. There we go. Okay. I want to turn that off to get it to stop, but I want to explore a little bit since we know where we gotta go. What's this? Is this a trap? I'm scared. The guy who owns rights to Duke right now is Randy Pitchford, and he honestly seems like a bit of a wiener. Is that so? Oh, somebody needs to tell him to get back on making those games and make them good. Make a good, you know, do a follow-up to Armageddon, but it's much better. I haven't played it myself. I can't speak to Armageddon, but just based on what you are saying about it. Okay, so this is just the place we were at before. Was I able to shoot those before? No, okay, I would have never been able to fall down here. Let's climb this Martian mountain. Seriously, I love that starry background. I need more of that in my life. Okay, so... Not go too far, let's not go too crazy. Could be some fun here. I got a lot of health, so... Oh yeah. So much going on. No! They clipped through. Yes, but more Duke needs to happen. Just has to be in the right way. Alright, there we go. Bonus points, too. You might find your super jump boots. Oh, the super jump boots. Here we go. Nice. This will be level 4 of 10. We're making some decent progress. I think I got time for one more level. I think I can do one more. Well, we'll see. We'll see how long it takes. That is. Okay. That shot was right on me. Oh. See if that timing even matches up. Yes, it does. Oh, the orb things. Just gonna fall there. I don't want to stop exploring up there, to be honest, so... Whoa! Almost got blasted. If I can fall directly on them, that'd be great. Yep, there we go. Yikes. Nope, grab it, good, nice, hey, that's perfect. It was a little panicked, but I'll take it. Yikes. I only needed one, I guess. Pardon me. No. Okay, so this game is weird to me. Sometimes, most of the times, off-screen stuff doesn't count. Except for apparently these exploding boxes, or the chests that you can shoot. And then the dynamite can blow up off screen. But you can't shoot enemies off screen, your shots don't move off screen, they just disappear. As far as I can tell anyway. That seemed to be case in one. Damn it, I don't like what I see. Alright. I know it can hurt me if I do that. No, 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 no. Nice. No, no, no. Oh, a little panic. Just a little bit of panic there. There we go. Nice. I think that's 4 shots. Could have been 3. I shot 4. I think I made contact with 4. Okay, full health though. Hey, we're doing alright. We're doing alright. Haven't seen any of those cameras since episode 1. Yeah. Same deal. Wow. Hey Steven, thanks so much. Thanks for hanging out. It was great to see you. Thanks for linking your game as well. And you know, anybody on here, please check out Steven's channel as well. He streams once. I think you stream on occasion. I do know that. But he also created a game, which I'm scrolling up the chat to repost because it's gorgeous, and I gotta take some time to play it myself. It's gonna be a really rough copy paste. Did it even work? Nope. Oh. Alright, but thank you so much, Steven. Appreciate it. Great to see you. And there's your game. Alright. Let's get back to it. Okay, yeah, I got a little bit of time to burn here, so let's see if we can get through this level at the very least. I'd love to. I feel good right now. We're on a bit of a roll. We're on a bit of a roll here. No, I don't want to stop. Just go. Oh my god, that was terrible. Damn physics. I'm surprised it didn't shoot. Kind of hung around. Oh my god. Kind of hung around a bit too long. While it's shooting, you can't. Yeah, while it's spurting fire, you can't really make any contact with it, of course. And my full health bar is gone. Just like that. Wasn't being very careful. And these are going to be, yep. Probably both of them, yep. A lot of that in this level, it seems. So we get some more points, need all the points I can get. Get more health, hopefully, nice. Horse. I didn't see that till after I made the jump. This rivaled Nintendo at one point? I mean, yeah, like... You know, it's like the id Software guys tried making a, you know, 3D or a 2D side-scrolling Mario game on the PC, a port for the PC, and Nintendo said no thanks. Not interested, and then they made Commander Keen with it. Really cool. Yeah, it's super interesting, you know. DOS had it for a little bit, and then of course, you know, computers are computers, and then video game systems are so cool. Not a fan of Nintendo, that's fair. I've heard both sides of the coin. I'm like indifferent. I have a Switch. I love the systems, like the classic systems. I like their old games, but I'm a PC gamer at heart. But I don't have a love-hate relationship with pretty much anything. Except a handful of companies. There's a handful of very shady video game companies that I could say I'm not a fan of. Nintendo does need to get the sales going once in a while. They really... The thing that does drive me nuts about Nintendo, though, that I will give you that, about especially the retro games, is like, hey, you know, release them once in a while, you know? Release your retro games once in a while, and do so you don't have to, like, be locked into, like, a subscription service to do it. Because, like, I got rid of all, like, that Nintendo Online stuff, because a lot of problems with Nintendo. Yeah, some of the ones I just listed are definitely the ones I'm aware of. Where it's just, you know, I don't like some of those practices for sure. Yeah, to me it's like they don't want people, you know, emulating games and stuff, but then they haven't released a disability-friendly console, so oh, okay. Well, that's not cool. I wasn't even made aware of that. The answer, yeah. Yeah, that controller is something else. I have a soft spot for N64, purely nostalgic. But I see that from a disability perspective. That would be incredibly challenging for sure. And I get why, you know, hey, maybe PC gaming was always something that you know, might have utilized and favored quite a bit more. Not to make assumptions, but, you know, it's... For accessibility, I understand that. And I'm sorry to hear that. You like Castlevania 64? At least, you know, there's one you liked, so there you go. You ever played Doom 64? Or Dark Doom, as they call it? You have? You've been gaming since 1982. Awesome. Yeah, so you've been through many waves and many different eras. I can say I've safely been playing since like the mid-90s. Just due to my age. That's kind of my only, if I were born earlier, I guarantee I would have been a gamer. Okay, I'm getting a little lost here. Maybe just a touch lost. Their business practices? That's fair. Do you have some you could name? The one that drives me nuts is the retro stuff. Like, they, you know, it's so hard to access those games, and then they get upset at people that try and do it, you know? Like, there's no way to play, you know, certain Nintendo games in a legit way. They're pretty shady. That's fair. That's fair. I assume that's the same for a lot of companies. And I definitely have rose-tinted glasses over it, purely nostalgic. But I think that's what allows video game companies to keep doing what they do and get away with it, unfortunately. There's some inexcusable ones, like you know, I can't buy EA's stuff anymore. They ruined one of my favorite gaming franchises of all time, SimCity. They demolished it, destroyed it, killed it. City Skylines moved into that vacuum and took it up. EA, I can't forgive. Activision's also, of course, terrible with Activision Blizzard stuff. They also haven't really done anything new in terms of games since the 90s. Yeah, I mean, they just pump out the same, you know, the same ones over and over and over again, right? It's like, you know, I keep up with the Pokemon games and stuff, for example, like the new Pokemon game that just came out, like, today. I've been, like, playing a little bit this morning, but it's like, I know, it's the same old crap over and over and over. EA is horrible, you're free to give them the money, right on. Same here. Same here. Ever since they destroyed, for me it was SimCity. When they made SimCity, I think it was just called SimCity, after SimCity 4. SimCity 4 was still on the right track. But then they made it online only, and the game saw, I never even tried it. It was the second I saw online only, I'm like, what are you doing to this game? And then they make, you know, if you're a sports person at all, you know, their games are just recycled stuff that is actually like stripped of features, like the, you know, the early like early to mid thousands sports games that actually had a lot of cool features that were actually really good, and then they just kept taking them away more and more and more. I'm not a big sports guy or a sports game guy, but I like the odd ones. Not anything new. What they do is they buy up studio, liquidate the assets, close studio, and fire all the employees. Yeah. And I'm assuming you're talking about like Nintendo. Probably EA falls under that category too. But yeah, Nintendo does recycle a lot of stuff. The only thing oh, EA and specifically, okay. The only thing I'm like, yeah, there's no saving grace for me for EA. They've been off my radar forever. They've been off my radar for a long time. Hey, if I fall, that gives me no speed. That's cool. Nintendo shits on their fan base. Yeah, like, I find that with the retro games, honestly. That's what always gets me. And like they kind of, once in a while, like on the Nintendo online service, they're just like, hey, we're gonna bring in, you know, Mario Party 2 and 3, and then GoldenEye, but with no online features. And then, like, okay, thanks, we had to literally wait. Let's see. GoldenEye was 1998, so I mean, like, 22 years later? Jeez. If theoretically you didn't have a Nintendo sitting around at home that you could fire up, which, hey, most people, you know, couldn't do, then you gotta wait, like, that long to play your favorite game again. It's ridiculous. Yeah, the Wii U was just something else. Like, they marketed it terribly, and, and then didn't really, like, from what I understand, and I don't have, like, a real in-depth perspective on this, but from people that are way smarter than me, say that, you know, they didn't give developers the right tools to build the games on that platform. I skipped the Wii U generation. I got into, like, the DS Lite and played that for a little bit. And then totally skipped Wii U, didn't get back in until the Switch. But yeah. They lied about the Wii U? Yeah, I'm not even familiar with all the lies there. Well, okay, so I'm familiar with, you know, like a lot of the games now that people love, like Breath of the Wild, and, I mentioned one earlier, Tropical Freeze. Those were Wii U games, right? Those are not really true Switch games. And they just repackaged them, threw them on the Switch, and said, yeah, a new game. Yeah, but disability-friendly system, though, is definitely not something I would have thought of. So yeah, it's interesting you brought that to my attention there, because like that's not even something that, you know, I was like really aware of, and that was actually really terrible. I hope other companies do a much better job of that. They do, in my opinion, a lot of... Oh yeah, it's all nostalgia, of course. It's a lot of nostalgia. I mean, you throw out the same IPs over and over and over again. I mean, you know, you just repackage Mario Golf, Mario Party, Mario Kart on a new system, and like, yeah. And to me, like, those are still, like, good core games. They're good core games, but after a while, it's like, you try them one, you try them all. Like, I love still going back and playing, like, and I know you just mentioned you can't stand the N64 for reasons I definitely understand, but I went back and played Mario Kart the other weekend on the N64, and I'm like, this is, like, a ton of fun, and, like, not that much has changed. Graphically, of course, for sure, but that's due to new hardware, if anything. And, you know, full price always, and never go on sale. So there's always that. But there's still a lot I still do enjoy about it. I mean, like I said, I am a Switch owner. I'm gonna really look forward to Tears of the Kingdom is something I'm gonna be definitely playing the hell out of that game. Breath of the Wild is one of my favorite modern games. Absolutely, that one's kind of like a work of art to me. So Nintendo still does manage to do some positive things. Like I said, I like to see both sides if possible. Okay, so this level is a nightmare. You bought a Wii when it was new, and it was touted as being for disabled gamers by some articles that, oh really? And then just not so, did not work out that way. And somebody who's always used tech, yeah, no, I'm sure you got a lot of experience on that, of course. You have a lot of knowledge on that. Okay, so I know I gotta go below. There's gotta be like an alternative path I'm not seeing, or something. Let's see. Motion controls are horrible, especially for a guy with one good right hand and 2 fingers on the left. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, no, that would not be very accessible for sure. Yeah, the Wii was definitely early in its tech for trying to do motion controls. Some of it was really rough. I just want to see if I can like get a clue by just looking at what's below me. Not so much. I'm not seeing much. Ah, I left way too soon. Okay, maybe there's something in the overworld. Like, I think I gotta go over all of this somehow, so maybe if I go way back up, try and get back to the beginning, wherever the hell that is. No. What a maze. What a maze. Conveyor belt there. I usually just say I game with one hand, which is technically true, though I do have all 4 limbs. Yeah, I mean, you know. Yes, so you said you have 2 good fingers on the left. Yeah, I mean, I understand that, why you'd say that. Yeah, I must present some real challenges, like, in terms of, like, you know, like, specifically gaming, like we're talking here, you know, of course. Yeah, no, I'm really sorry to hear that. I hope that there are, you know, I hope that there's more of a push for that, because that's clearly something that, like, not many companies are taking into consideration, right? So you're forced to go here. Do I have to go here? I think I do. Like, man, what the hell? I'm running out of time to figure it out, but let's see if there's anything I might have missed. Maybe on this side. I don't really know. Still go up. No, don't be sorry. Part of the reason I started streaming was if people have any questions about disabilities, they can always ask me, and I don't know everything, but I'll answer best my knowledge. That's super kind of you, and I think it's really important to, like, get that information out there, right, for people that just simply are unaware. Like, yeah, I was totally unaware today. You taught me something very valuable, and I would have never really, you know, yeah, I never really, like, would have even, like, had that cross my mind. I mean, you know, I have some people in my life that are disabled for sure, but I just never, like, I never thought of, like, you know, the accessibility in terms of, like, video games and consoles and which ones could, you know, help in what way. So no, like, thank you for making me aware of that. Yeah. No, thanks for, like, yeah, no, thanks for seriously, like, educating people through your channel. And I'm glad, yeah, you know, I can't wait to check out one of your streams. Yeah, I made sure, yeah, yeah, I got that follow. Okay, yeah, no, I'll be sure to see, hopefully next time when I'm on, if you're on as well, I'll be, jumping by. Sadly, I think I'm at the end of my day for this. So I'm gonna have to move on. But, thank you so much for joining. Oh, my camera's all funny. Do some live edits here. I said, I stopped messing around with green screen because, yeah, forget it. But, yes, thank you so much for jumping on Real Canadian Rage. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. Oh, sorry. Well, most game companies, developers probably don't think about it much. It's not their fault. Yeah, I get that, but you know, there should be a push for it, you know, in some way. Well, thank you for the stream. Well, thank you for joining. It was really nice to talk to you. Learned a lot, and like it was really cool to talk about Duke as well for a little while there. But yeah, yeah, absolutely, yeah, for sure. And I'll be looking for a stream as well. I'll be making sure to look for a stream. Nobody I really happen to know is on for raid. Okay, no, hey, I'm glad you'll be back. We'll be here. I'm just aiming for at least one stream a week. That's my big goal right now. I'm just kind of slowly getting back into it. Like I said, I've been off for like literally a year. So you know, we'll slowly get back to it. I don't have any kind of schedule, but you know, just keep an eye when I'll be on, and we'll be around. Any suggestion, I'm always down for suggestions, absolutely. While I fix things while I'm live here. The well-read mage. Okay, cool. I'm always down to help other channels out. I just didn't see anybody on my radar. How do I do this? Do I still know how to do this? Oh, so that's... I tried doing it and said the well-read mage's raid settings do not allow you to raid at this time, so I don't think that they have allowed raids, unfortunately. So, I usually try and raid really small channels, but I don't have any on my radar. So, really nice fellow I've been following recently is on, so I think we'll jump to that. So, I'm going to go to Grunt Guru's channel. I don't know exactly what he's playing right now, but we're going to check him out. So, thank you so much, Real Canadian Rage. It's been a pleasure. I hope you're doing well. Have a great weekend, and like I said, I don't know when I'll be on next, but I plan to be on at least once a week. That was my goal right now. So, thanks a bunch, and have yourself a great day.